COVID-19 did hit us, and we were hit very hard. Our teachers in Guyana, they have suffered. We've lost 3 of our members, 28 were infected with COVID, and they have lost family members, as well as we've lost students. And so this whole pandemic would have impacted greatly on the education system. But our teachers, the resilient people they are, we would have continued to ensure that our students were kept engaged. Collis, tell us about your experience.
And thank you very much, Madam McDonald. I am Collis Nicholson, Regional Vice President Demerara of the Guyana Teachers Union. COVID-19, as you rightly mentioned, has not spared us. But we, as a resilient fraternity, the teaching fraternity, we have not allowed that to allow the COVID-19 to separate us from our learners. But we have approached and we have done using the blended learning approach to this very situation. We have made certain that not only the Zoom or WhatsApp or Edmodo system we would have used, but we would have also printed worksheets and papers so that our learners can be fully engaged during this period.
But you know, Collis, let me stop you a little. I've recognized that with this new mode of teaching, that quite a lot of our teachers have been complaining about the difficulty they have experienced in the classrooms, in the Zoom classrooms, using WhatsApp. Tell us something.
That's because of a lack of experience, a lack of devices, and a lack of connectivity that they would have faced. A number of teachers would have faced that, and a number of teachers continue to face that. And so, as a union, we want to say to our teachers, hold steadfast. We understand the difficulties you face. We understand the tremendous problems that you encounter while you were during this COVID-19 pandemic, and we want to salute your immense contribution. So as we celebrate World Teachers Day, which will be held on the 5th of October, we want you to understand that we are with you. And as we go along, we are entrusting the theme for this year's celebration, which says, Teachers, Leading in Crisis, Reimagining the Future. And against that theme, we want to say, hats off to you. Yes. Hats off, teachers. You have done well, and you will continue to do well.
And we want to join Collis with the rest of the world to say to our teachers, Happy Teachers Day. So, Collis, I recognize, and you recognize too, that World Teachers Week of celebrations that we usually have is going to be one with a difference this year. But regardless of which way we go, our teachers' contribution to Guyana and to the Caribbean cannot go unnoticed. And so we would like to take the opportunity to salute them, even while our government just releasing a budget with nothing there in terms of any increase for our teachers. Our teachers are continuing to fight this cause, continuing to lead the battle, because we recognize that with education, we can change the world. And so this year is going to be no different. Our settings are going to be different, but the way in which we recognize our teachers, that is not going to be different. Tell us what you have.
As a matter of fact, for this year, we have 1 week of activities in this our very own country, Guyana, to celebrate the contribution of teachers. On the 1st of October, we have male teachers in focus, because we want to recognize all the male teachers, notwithstanding that we understand that not many males are in the profession. On the 2nd of October, we have youthful teachers in focus, because we have a number of youthful teachers who are coming into the system and they're holding the fort as though they've been there for a number of years. On the 3rd day, we are recognizing head teachers. All those head teachers in the rivering area, on the coastline, wherever they are. We know that head teachers are very much important to schools, and they lead the way in education on the ground. On the 4th day, we're looking at innovative teachers, because we recognize that there are teachers who in this very pandemic, they go way beyond to make certain that the learners are engaged. And on the 5th day, we have our virtual concert, and we have honoring of teachers who have more than 30 years service in the teaching profession.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this entire week of celebrations. And so, Collis, would you join me in saying Happy Teachers Day to our teachers, not only in Guyana, but across this world, and more so in the Caribbean. Happy Teachers
Day from all of us at GTU.